All right, g'day everyone. Jacob here from Queensland Northern Knights, and I'm here with Josh. We're here to have a chat about our Queensland Northern Knights Premier event coming up on the 6th and 7th of August. The Chain of Command is the Infinity event on Saturday. It's ITS, 4 rounds, 300 points, 6 SWC. And we've got Josh here because I think he is one of, if not Queensland's best Infinity player. And that's just because I can't beat him, so clearly he's got to be way up there. And he's just going to give us some tips, some strategies, and a bit of a rundown for each mission. So let's start with the first one, Josh. Supremacy.
Thanks,
Thoughts?
Supremacy, one of the more played missions in ITS tournaments. For myself, I usually end up taking first turn, walk up the board as much as you can, and drop everything with a combi rifle into suppressive fire. Fairly solid strategy most of the time. If you end up taking second turn, if you've got a list that can make use of AD troops or walk-ons, it usually does well.
All right, now this is quadrants, so baggage units useful here?
Yeah, if you've got them to score for the control, yep, definitely make use of those.
And hackers +3 whip on the console is worth taking?
For end of game scoring points, again, if you've got the cheap access to hackers, definitely worth taking +3 whip.
Transmission Matrix is the second mission that we're going to play. One of my personal favourites because I do love to hack stuff. So 5 objectives, each one is a repeater and each one has a 4-inch zone of operations, which is the scoring zone around it. So how do you approach this one?
Yeah, one of the less played missions in our RTS tournaments. Definitely an interesting one. As far as list construction goes, go hard or go home with hackers and hackable units. You yourself, I expect to see a hackers lane army with about everything hacking everything else.
Yep.
Wouldn't be too far to expect someone to go US Ariadne or completely unhackable infantry lists. A lot safer to walk around the board and claim the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
As far as those objectives go, camo markers and, like we mentioned for the last mission, baggage bots will definitely help with extra points. And if you come up against Shazvasti, watch out for seed embryos because they still count.
Would you take first turn or second turn in this one?
Being the slightly aggressive JSA player I am, I'd go first turn with a similar tactic of dropping a few things into suppression. But if you're playing a highly hackable list, just watch out for walking into those hackers and repeaters on turn 1.
Firefights. Now, Firefights, one of the new missions, come out for ITS 2016, and not one I've played a lot of. Interesting one, 3 panoplies across the center line, and then basically kill everything. So
definitely an interesting mission. With the designated landing area rule, have a read of that. It is a new mission, so you might not have played it. Any troops with alternate deployment rules, definitely going to benefit big time here with the ability to come in with additions to AD troops and different walk-on abilities. So have a read, make use of it if you can.
it makes everyone Van Zandt.
Yeah, pretty much everyone becomes Van Zandt, which is great or terrible depending on how you look at it. If you take first turn, castle up. It's not silly to have someone facing backwards with their combi rifle and suppression for this sort of mission because someone's going to be Van Zanting, maybe not to your benefit.
One of the main objectives is to kill more specialists, and lieutenants is another one. But with the idea about more specialists, when you're looking at the other missions like Transmission Matrix or highly classified, the last one, this is your alternate list mission, isn't it?
Yeah, this is definitely the alternate list. Where if you've got heaps of specialists or specialist grunts, you need to keep them safe.
And anyone can hack the panoplies too, not just specialists. So they're not critical, but specialists get a bonus, don't they?
Specialists get a double dip, and Scavenger and Booty also get additions to what they can pull out of the panoplies.
Excellent, cool. It's the last mission, which is highly classified. Great way to end the day, I think.
Very harsh mission from the TO to end a four-game, one-day tournament. The only thing I'll say about this one, be careful with your list. You'll want your specialist-heavy list, obviously. And unlike most games, be careful with where you put your HVT. I know I'm often guilty of just slapping it down in no man's land to get deployment over and done with. That could quite easily cost someone the game for this sort of mission.
That's all right. All right. So anything else, Josh?
I think that's it. Obviously, we've also got HMR on Sunday of a Premier event, which is a whole different kettle of fish, but we look forward to seeing you guys there.
Excellent. Thanks very much, and give us your thoughts in the comments below.